Hello again, Shotaro here for another part of the speedrunning tutorial. We're on to the home stretch now. We've got Crystal Palace as our first level of the Cave of Scops. There will be a lot of ring boosting mechanics here and a lot of tethering mechanics. If you're a beginner, you can just go the slow way. I strongly advise it, but I will show you the fast ways because they look so cool in my opinion. So this should be an interesting part. It's not a particularly long level, but there's a lot that's death-worthy. So, right off the beginning, if you have a fast enough fist, you can grab this second ring here. I'll just say stay right here. You can see that you can run and grab. If you're high enough and you punch at the right time, you can grab that second ring. You can use that, so as soon as you grab it, hold up or down, and then let go, and you'll go flying. If you hover as well, obviously. So I'll try and show that now. Like that. So hold punch, hold up and hover. Depending on when you let go, it gives you different speeds. Just don't let go too late because you'll just miss it. So that's quite a neat trick. Let's get it one more time. Obviously if you don't want to, you can just run here. Go onto these to spawn that, jump and punch it to get it out of the way, and then break this cage. Run along. And here we go, this is where the fun starts. Jump straight up here and grab this. Okay, I'm just going to show you the regular route if you're a beginner. Just jump to each one like this. It's better to be safe than sorry, that's the main point with this area. It's definitely better to be safe than sorry. Just move like this between the cages. So that's what you can do. If you want to be advanced and technical and you understand tethering quite well, this is the other strat you can do. Go through here, at the fourth ring, hover above it and then punch above it like that. So then we get a really long arc. We've shown you multiple times before. So save it here. Now what we're going to do is jump off it at the perfect time. This is what it's going to look like. That's what it's going to look like. Looks pretty crazy. And that'll get us here real fast. So it's just a matter of hovering at the right time, punching at the right time. Just look at my inputs. As long as you're holding jump every time you punch a ring, that's the most important thing. Because that means you leave it at the first possible moment. If you don't do that, you'll just grab on to the ring, and you'll lose all of your speed and no chaining, no tethering. Show that one more time. There you go. Pretty crazy. So that's what you do for that bit. Or you can do it the regular way. I do recommend the regular way as well. And also, if you don't want to go that far with tethering, you can just stop here and continue like this. That's perfectly fine. Either way, just see what level you think you can do. We're now going to go through those two spike balls. If you want to be safe, I personally like going through this way. Hold down or up because it gives you extra speed. Because you can see you can get hit if you don't time it right. Going through really close, you know, from these really close hoops. So if you go from a distance like this one, I feel like you're safer. But that's just me. Jump up, punch this. You can actually, if you jump high enough, you can grab this hoop straight afterwards, so you don't have to land on the platform that the cage is on. Again, just go through the hoop, the spikes, whatever feels comfortable. Hit this hoop. The little ting will spawn this. You have to remember that. Now I mash X. That makes me hover for a tiny bit, so I can re-grab the same hoop. You have to remember that cage. It's so easy to forget. You can also hold up or down to boost yourself across here if you want to. Just be safe is the main thing. So now just go through here. The regular route for this would be like this, go through here, and then hover down like that. But if you want to use speed boost techniques, hold up and just go straight through. It's just getting used to how the rings work and the new mechanics, how they work. Good music hype. So we go here, jump over. You can just run, and it'll land. Sometimes I get hit by the spikes, but I think that's my fault. Be careful of these. The fourth one is the one you want to fall down, like this. And that'll take you over here. Be careful of the eyes, and if you go too far, well, I'll show you what happens if you go too far. You'll spawn all of these, and you have to get them all out of the way. And look at it, it just looks like a nightmare. That's what happens if you go too far. If you're on low health, really low health, fall down here and land on that tiny ledge down here, and this health spawns. So that's a heads up if you need some extra lives. Climb up, be careful of any lightning bolts. Just jump straight over this guy. Fall down, this is what I like to do. Go from the second one to here, really light tap. That's the movement I prefer to do. Just get across there fast, this is the main thing. Okay, right here, I'll show you what to do first. This is the technique I use. Hit this, grab this, press jump, look to the left. And then you move up there, that's what you do. You can also land directly on it like that. That also works. So that's what you can do, but I'll explain mine. I'm going to punch really close to the swinging ball. And then grab up here. What I'm going to do from that is I'm going to jump without moving left or right. So like this, punch, grab this, jump without moving left or right. So, because if I do, I will get hit by these spikes, and that's a pain in the ass. So, punch, glide up here, then move to the left when I'm high enough, and I'll get hit by that, the swing of the spike ball. So one more time, just look at my inputs. And there we go. Now if you're really on not enough health to do that, the regular way would be killing these guys. And then just going along like this. Okay, run and jump over here, get the health, kill these guys. Now you have to run and... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let's show you this again. There you go, easy peasy. So now we're back up here. You want to run and jump off of this platform until you hear the ting sound. And that'll spawn the cloud above this cage. This one. So we're travelling along like this, la la la. Crouch. I like to go to the left so I fall off down here. Break this as I'm falling for double power. Oh, the middle cloud is a temporary one. The rest disappear when you touch them. So be careful of that. Now this bit also uses tethering, if you want it to. You can do is go up here and then boost like that. See how I punched above the hoop? We've gone through this a lot of times in previous videos. Just punch above it, you get a big arc, gives you a lot of distance. So again, hover, punch above it, gives you much more height. You want to dodge that red one. That one's not going to help you at all. It really makes this bit difficult. But if you want to use tethering, hover above it, hold down or up. Oh great, I missed it. It is quite tough, as is all of this tethering stuff. You can sort of chain the hits along the hoops. Just like that, and you can land here. I'll try and get it one more time, because you can get it fast. You can get it really fast. But anyway, that's essentially what you do. Just make sure you punch above the hoop and you'll get a good arc. Be safe. And now you're here. It's pretty much RNG where these balls are. You want them to be near each other, that's quite helpful. You can just break this boulder and then try and move yourself through like that. That's still quite tough though. But with the mechanic I showed before, where you hover and then jump at the first moment, it gives you maximum height, and if you time it right, hover, jump straight over the boulder. Pretty simple. Go here, just this exact spot. Prepare to run to the right. Go all the way to the right, and it'll spawn. There we go. I hope I explained that level well enough. That ending bit didn't go too well, but I hope you understand essentially what you have to do. There's been a lot of different tethering stuff, I'm sure you guys can get it. That's Crystal Palace, with various different techniques to it, for a beginner or advanced people. Next we'll move on to Eat at Joe's, which is the longest level of Scops. Not too much I can think of that you need to learn in that part, so it should be quite straightforward. But I'll save that for next video. So see you guys later, bye bye.